Coach Stumlin, let's go for the win, man.
Hand in hand because Najee Harris is an angry run ready to happen. Oh, sit it. Sit it. As he just, we got a replay of this. What are we doing? You go right here. Oh, that's rude. It's the holiday season, people. That man has a family.
3rd down and 4. Pickett fires. He's got Freiermuth again on 3rd down, and he stays on his feet. Down the sideline. Stiff arm at the 25, and finally brought down at the 12.
Coach Stumlin, let's go for the win, man.
Najee Harris, bottom of your screen. Pickett looking the other way, throwing end zone, wide open, caught! Touchdown! Connor Hayward! And boy, is that sweet! His first NFL touchdown, the son of the late Craig Ironhead Hayward, who played for the Atlanta Falcons.
Coach Stumlin, let's go for the win, man.
Mariota throwing, intercepted! Fitzpatrick, and he'll just go out of bounds. And that is such a smart play by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Coach Stumlin, let's go for the win, man.
Well, another ugly-ass win for this team. And of course, we are now on a winning streak for the first time this season. But, you know, I mean, it was basically the same thing as the Colts last week on Monday Night Football. We start out hot, and then we get, you know, complacent in the second half, which nearly fucked us over. And despite that, we were lucky to come out of this game with a win. I mean, seriously, we were. Because this had a lot to do with the Falcons just playing bad football, and Marcus Mariota kept screwing drives up for the Atlanta Falcons. And honestly, if the Falcons had a better quarterback, they could have won this game easily. And of course, I mean, this is just another microcosm of just how incompetent our offense is. So let's get to this. So it's just sad how even when the offense is at its best, like even on a good day, the offense still looks like shit. I mean, good God. I mean, it's like, what is with us not being able to finish these drives? Now, yeah, I'll give the offense this. I mean, yeah, the offense is getting more creative. Yes, they're getting more open-minded. Yes, they're starting to use more players to you know, move the ball downfield. But at the end of the day, like, the lack of execution still exists. I mean, it's like what is, like, how come we can never finish a drive with a touchdown? It's always gotta be field goals and punts. Like, we need less of that and more touchdowns. And now, of course, a big part on why we didn't get those touchdowns were Dan Moore and Deontay Johnson, who are both scrubs and, in my opinion, need to be cut from the team, like, right freaking now. But of course, I'm gonna have an entire separate rant video on those two. But it's like, and now, yeah, the running game is, I mean, yeah, they had a good game against the Falcons. The run game as of late has literally been the anchor of not just the offense, but the football team in general. And if it wasn't for the run game looking drastically better in the second half of our season ever since our bye week, chances are we would still be stuck at 2 wins. But what really almost lost us this game was how piss poorly the defense played. And do not, and I mean do not, let the fact that we held the Falcons to just 16 points fool you. Because this defense played like absolute shit. They played soft as hell. They couldn't stop a nosebleed. And of course, like I said, if the Falcons had a better quarterback, like almost anybody other than Marcus Mariota, we lose this game. Plain and simple. And they were getting gashed on the ground. The corners just could not cover worth an absolute damn. I mean, the defense was just an albatross in this game. They were horrible. No pass rush. Couldn't stop the run. Couldn't cover the Falcons receivers. And of course, and even the few times we actually got pressure, Marcus Mariota found a way to escape it. And I'm telling you, like, and we're pretty much lucky that the rest of our schedule is just weak. I mean, the best team left on our schedule is the Baltimore Ravens, who are in a slump right now, and their offense looks like garbage as well. And of course, from what we heard, Lamar Jackson got hurt, and he may not even play versus us this upcoming Sunday in Pittsburgh. But like, and now, yeah, that game is probably gonna look like a 10-3 or a 13-6 type of score. Like, I expect it to be extremely low scoring, but it's like this offense is just so frustrating. Even on a good day, they still have the same freaking problems. The same problems. Not being able to finish drives. I mean, and of course, penalties by the two clowns, Dumb and Dumber, who I, as I said, I'm gonna get to in a separate video, probably tomorrow. They stalled, those two clowns, Johnson and Dan Moore, stalled our drives, and they did play part on why we didn't win this game by more points than we kind of should have. And now, if we did lose this game, I will say this. I wouldn't put blame on just the defense, but I would even put some blame on Mike Tomlin. Because when you see that your defense is getting gashed like that, now yeah, obviously they could have easily done a much better job against the Atlanta Falcons offense. But at the same time, Tomlin, it's like when look at the field, like, right? When your defense is allowing the Falcons to get these 5-yard runs, these easy completions, and of course these read options where they get 5 to 10 yards on that. It's like, how about calling a timeout, you idiot? Like, what the hell are you doing? I mean, don't let your defense get gashed like that. Sometimes you gotta use a timeout to help them replenish. But your dumbass didn't want to do that. But it's like, I mean, I'm telling you, like, this was not a good win at all. This team still fucking sucks. We still have so many weaknesses. I mean, that's why, you know, we have not won a game by at least 13 points or more in over 2 years. Because number one, the offense has sucked for the past couple of years, and number two, the bullshit complacency. Always letting the opponent back in. No halftime adjustments. None of that. We always gotta play safe, play scared, play complacent, and let the other team make it a game. Like, I'm just so damn tired of this shit. When the hell are we going to have a complete team win? And yes, I know this team is not talented. Yes, this team sucks. But even the bad teams, even the worst teams, find ways to have a complete game every once in a while during the season. But it's like, yeah, despite the fact that we're on a 2-game winning streak, I mean, this entire team has a lot of self-reflecting to do. Especially when you saw George Pickens getting all pissed off on the sidelines. And when you see that Cam Hayward, a guy that plays defense, has to come over and calm him down, like, that goes to show you that this team, especially on offense, lacks veteran leadership. And until we get a veteran on this offense, I mean, it's just gonna be the same old problems. I mean, this team's still god awful. I mean, Kenny Pickett. I mean, he didn't. I mean, like, he has yet to have a breakout game for as much as I like him, and we should have let him air it out more. And none of our receivers did anything at all in this game. Yeah, Deontay Johnson had some catches, but he was being used far more than everybody else. So it's like, I mean, when you see George Pickens having 1 catch for 2 yards, and then as well as all of our other receivers doing nothing, especially when Steve Sims, a special teams guy, steps out of bounds before making a catch. And that goes to show you why he belongs on special teams and not the offense. Him and Gunnar Olszewski. Because I'm not playing that you just saw with Pat Freiermuth making that big reception, right? Gunnar Olszewski ran into Freiermuth instead of blocking for him. Goes to show you why not only is Gunnar Olszewski a bum, but he doesn't belong on any offensive plays in the first place. I mean, he really doesn't. I mean, this team is just flat out awful. Offensive line sucks, especially Dan Moore, who is the worst offensive lineman I've ever seen. The receiving core is a bunch of practice squad nobodies. And I'm sorry, but yes, Deontay Johnson is a scrub, and he needs to be gone. All the other receivers are nobodies. Yeah, George Pickens, he at times has shown that he has potential to be a good wide receiver. But of course, even he has shown that he still needs to develop. And yeah, I mean the only thing that we really got going on the offense, that's being any consistent at all, is as of late from what we saw with the run game and the way we've been able to use our running backs. So I'll give the offense that. But if we take that away, I mean, everything is the same old shit with this offense, literally. And it's like, and until we get some legit talent on it, it's just gonna be the same, as well as until we make some coaching changes, let alone cleaning house. So we improved to 5-7, ugly ass win. I'll take it, I guess. But my God, we gotta play better. Now, look, do I expect us to go anywhere even if we, by a once-in-a-blue-moon miracle, make the playoffs? Win out and finish 10-7? Hell no. Because even if we somehow do that, just somehow fucking do that, we will just get blown the fuck out by either the Bills or the Chiefs, yet again, in the first round of the playoffs. It's just gonna be another blowout loss in the playoffs for this team. Anyways, I'm out.